This is Julian Peters again. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I posted about professionals in a healthcare organization. So what we've learned is that a professional is someone who has gained specialized training through multiple years of education and has the highest professional standing in their own discipline. The types of professionals in a healthcare organization are physicians, nurses, allied health, social workers, physiotherapists, psychiatrists, podiatrists, optometrists, ophthalmologists, social workers. I think I said that. Those are the types of healthcare professionals that we have in a healthcare organization. These healthcare professionals all probably have are part of an association for physicians. They're part of the OMA, which is the Ontario Medical Association. They help set like the standard and framework, so to speak, with the mission of the vision and the core values of what each member of the OMA should provide to their patient. Physicians also have because healthcare professionals are somewhat freelance, so to speak. They don't really follow the same guidelines or dynamics that of other professions in a healthcare organization, not professions like personnel or employees of a healthcare organization. They don't really do the master server dynamic. They follow something, they're more independent, and they have their own disciplined framework, which is I'm going to go back to the physician base because I'm more familiar with them. Physicians have the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Ontario, which regulates and protects the public interest. So I assume that other healthcare professionals also have those types of associations or jurisdictions that are set in place for them. So when we were asked what type of attributes these healthcare professionals have, I had suggested that they have the most known attribute, of course, is their knowledge. We all have the highest respect for their knowledge, and I deal with physicians deal with them every day, and because the level of knowledge that they have, I instantly am I can't even start to say, hi Anne, hi Frank, how's it going? I'm always at that. I'm always, hi Dr. Smith, hi Dr. So and so. Just because their level of knowledge, I have that respect for them, and that's one of the highest attributes that I could give a healthcare professional is their knowledge, of course. Their second would be obviously their ethical code of conduct. Again, I see that every day. I know that the physicians that I work with, they have the most highest of ethical code of conduct. That I see on a daily basis. Just communicating with them about their patients. I see that every day, so that's another attribute that I see in a healthcare professional. The others are their credibility for the service that they provide. Without that credibility, what's really the point? Not really, not the point, but I mean, like they set these standards, and they set these standards for themselves, and that gives them the credibility to the public and their colleagues, which shows that they're knowledge and experienced, and how like I say in my notes in my post is that not every healthcare professional that is the most experienced or the most knowledge is the most credible, in my opinion. I've come across some physicians that have been in the game for 20 something years, but they prove to be not so credible, and their ethical code of conduct is not as it should be. Yes, their knowledge is there, but the credibility is not. But that's just you see that as you go in my job. I have come to see that. What else? So we were asked about the socialization process. I'm not 100% sure I understood this correctly. From what I understand is that they have these certain frameworks that they follow, so they can act in a professional manner towards their colleagues and their patients or clients. Um, Again, I'm not 100% sure. I think I kind of lost myself in the socialization process, so please let me know where I can better understand that point of view. We also were asked about personality traits. From working with I work with physicians on a daily basis. That's just one of the many types of healthcare professionals that are out there. And just from my personal experience, one of the more personality traits that they have is they're very competitive with one another. But there's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. That just drives them to be better, drives them to be the best, drives better standards, better credibility, code of ethics. It's just it goes. If they need to be competitive to be better, I don't find anything wrong with that as long as they're respectful to one another. There's no harm. I also said that they're very authoritative, extremely authoritative. But they have every right to be. They're independent. They're proud of what they do. They're extremely knowledge professional and driven to keep going. They keep up with technology. They just keep going. They're healthcare professionals, which is great. What else did we were speaking about? Interprofessional collaboration with other healthcare professionals. Geez. That is one complex situation to have these highly skilled and knowledgeable yet independent and diverse individuals having to collaborate together in order to meet the needs of the patients or clients all under one roof it sounds utterly impossible, but there are certain frameworks and certain processes in place in order for this to work effectively. Some of the processes that we speak about or that was mentioned in the case studies were sharing of knowledge, sharing of technology, research, etc., partnership, working together, interdependency, and power. Those processes are all put together and put into, like I said, in a framework so that this intercollaboration can actually work all under the same roof. And hopefully, after those are analyzed and viewed and reported and etc., then those frameworks can make everything work perfectly. Obviously, each framework may be different for each case or each professional, but as long as they have a framework to work from, then collaboration should work effectively, so to speak. So that's just a touch point on what I spoke about in my post there. It's all pretty much there, so let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm missing anything or I've misunderstood anything, because I feel like I've lost myself a little bit in the middle there. But this was very interesting. I really enjoyed this module. Sorry, just because, like I said, I work very closely with a particular healthcare professional, and it made me kind of more understand why I have the utmost respect for them. And why, like I said, I can't call a doctor Ann or Smith, Ann or Frank or Bob or Joan. I have to say Dr. Smith, Dr. I can't. This is, now I'm understanding why I always had to do that. Okay, take a look at what I have written there, and I can't wait to read everybody else's. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.